So every once in a while you stumble across a yard sale that is prime for the stuff that you like. I did that yesterday. Today I'm going back. Yeah, so yesterday I was headed for a Memorial Day barbecue with my wife, and we were in the little car and just happened to see this yard sale off of this little 2-lane road, kind of out in the sticks. And just glimpse of my eye, I saw a bunch of rusty implements and stuff like that. She saw some stuff up in the garage, so we pulled off, and I had a score. I did a really big score of some bottle jacks, some old rusty pulleys, all the shit that I like. So today, I'm taking the truck back. Had my eyes on a few bigger pieces, and because I like weird stuff, I have a feeling a lot of it's still going to be there. So I got my boy with me. We're gonna load up the truck, but yeah, follow along. Let's go. So just wanted to kind of do a quick glimpse of what the whole yard sale felt like. You know, I'm not going to go up and down and show you everything that I bought. I did buy all these paint cans though, but I was kind of excited to just start picking things up, looking things around. I ended up started making a pile. But yeah, I didn't record everything here. I will show you all the stuff I bought at the end. That's really what I'm excited about. But you can kind of get a vibe of what the feel was. It was huge. The guy had been putting stuff out for a while. A lot of it thinned out just from the day before. But he had mentioned he'd lived within this area, within 20 miles of this area since he was a kid. And he's got to be, 50, 60 years old. They were retiring, moving to North Carolina, getting rid of all their stuff, and this stuff was his dad's stuff. So a lot of cool old stuff. It's a lot of work selling all this stuff.
Yes, it is. I've been at it now for just about 3 weeks straight, every day.
I tell my wife, I said, I got to be careful because I'll buy so much stuff and I'll end up being like you at the end. Like,
when you want to move or go.
Yeah. Whew, we picked up a lot of stuff. Let me head back to the house and we'll dig into it. All right, so I'm back. Got a truckload of stuff, and I want to show you my haul because that is not what I got yesterday. That's what I got today, some of the bigger bulky stuff. I think I scored. I got a lot of project stuff, a lot of knickknacks, all the stuff that I do. So let me get this unloaded and then I'm going to show you my haul. All right, so the haul. Here's the haul. Apologize for those of you that kind of tune into the channel for the car shows and stuff, because this probably may not be your thing. But for those of you that like to repurpose and do the old car part art and stuff, you're gonna dig this. So let me show you all the stuff I pulled out of this one garage sale. And I was just pulling random stuff. What you see here, this is what I pulled up yesterday in my car. I went there in my car, I mentioned with my wife. Real short time, I was dressed nice. I just kind of picked a little bit, and this is what I picked up, and I got this for a hell of a price. I mean, like pennies on the dollar or pennies on the hundreds of dollars if you ask me. So a couple of notables. I got this thing, was kind of cool looking. Did a little research on it. It's a bathroom disinfectant thing by West Disinfectants, who still make those little things that spray out and disinfect commercial bathrooms. This one I kind of thought was cool. It's not a car part thing, but got a cool look to it. Got nice metal little tool thing with a bunch of little bitty nuts and screws. Some hinges. These are a nice set of vintage cabinet hinges, real rustic. Heavy pulleys. I kind of picked a hand few, but I got some more today. Big heavy chain. These are cool. This is a set of corkscrew jacks, but they're small. They're like little ones, perfect for a small table or something. Got this one big one. Great patina on this metal tray. Kind of cool. You saw a little bit ago I did that one with the big tray with the beer cans. I think the beer cans will fit down here, so I might do something with that, with some more beer cans. I just got to figure out how to merchandise the top of this. Got a few oil cans. I was just throwing anything in there. Got a rusted coffee can. These were two of the pulleys I picked yesterday that I thought were cool. This one had a hand on it, little handle, little round pulley. And then, have you ever seen? I didn't know what these were. I had to ask the guy. But have you ever seen anything like this? So the texture on these things are cool, but what this is these are old belts. So apparently the gentleman's dad did a lot of implement work, and he had all these machines, like, you know, just old vintage machines, and these were the belts. And then what you would do is, to adjust the tension on the belt, these just come apart, and then you just adjust in one little increment, inch lengths. So a couple sizes of those. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them, but I dug them. Got 3 of these old tractor lights. These always come in handy for projects. This cool little desk lamp. Another this tray is really rustic. I'm not in love with it, but it's just really rustic, kind of unique. So pick that up. Kind of am in love with this. It's just got this cool little handle on it. Gonna be something really cool. Make a little desk valet or something out of that. So that's what I loaded in my car yesterday. And then I got this stuff right here. I'm gonna turn the camera around today. So today we pulled up in the truck, just started driving around that whole dirt area. Anything I thought I might be able to throw in there, I just started throwing that stuff up and piling it up. So let's go through. I don't remember half the stuff I got right now. All right, so let's dig through this stuff. This is gonna be kind of new because I was just throwing stuff in. This I fell in love with. This is one of my favorite pieces. Cool tractor valve cover, but I just dig the curve here, and it'll fit flat up against a wall or something. So, and really cool patina on this one. So loving this piece. This toolbox. This is the color of my shop, so I had to have it. So you'll probably start seeing this in the background of on my tool bench. I'm gonna probably store some of the filming stuff in here. I'm not sure. It had both latches. Both latches are working. It was actually full of all of this stuff. So I was pulling out all of this stuff, and then I finally noticed how cool this was itself. Patina on it. Solid too. This is solid. USCG, United States Coast Guard, I'm assuming. This is probably a government issue toolbox because it has a serial number with USCG. So that's cool. And then this just had a bunch of gauges and just random stuff in it. So this is a whole tote of gauges. You know, your mechanical gauges, all different ones. You got your temperature, just really cool, you know, industrial, steampunk stuff. I know I won't use all of these, but I figured I could probably flip some of them. But there's some really cool vintage ones. If you can see that one's got a cool vintage. I'll keep that one. Some of the ones that just bolt on. I saw some Stuart Warner ones in here as well. So a lot of the old hot rodders use one. This is a vintage Stuart Warner fuel cinder, and I think I have two other ones that go with that. So whole box of gauges that I think I'll put some on my Etsy page. Might be able to sell some of these and kind of recoup some of my money back. They had a ton of filters. Just fuel filters. So I just grabbed a few of them. Not sure what I'll use them for, but I thought those would come in handy for some projects. What else is in here? This is plastic, but it's got the old vintage cap on it, and these are hard to find. If you notice the little cap screw here, this is the fine tooth one. There's a couple people that look for these. This one actually has the stamp on it. So, can't really read it. I'll have to kind of dig it out a little bit, but got one of those. Really dug these. You know, I'll be using these for something. Been wanting to do some Bluetooth speakers, and these would be cool little speaker grills to do on a vintage looking Bluetooth speaker. Fuel cap, more gauges. Just a bunch of gauges in here. This one's kind of cool. It's a vacuum gauge, I think, that would hang and you just run the hose on. So, tote full of gauges. Just go through this crate. Also, there was a box of pulleys that I grabbed. I've hand-picked a couple of really nice ones, but when I realized how great of a price that was, I just grabbed the whole box of the next one because I use those a lot. A couple of muffler things. Not sure what I'm going to use these for, but I thought they're nice rusty patina. We'll throw those in the stash out back. They'll come in handy. Cap for a exhaust. High-rise, all the tractors had that, so this is cool. Got great patina on it. Little clamp that goes on that. Couple of trailer lights. Little tool basket thing. You can pull up. You can see, definitely use that on some steampunk or industrial, maybe, I don't know, lamp, something. Couple of, I guess these would be little short axles, definitely good little hat stands or something. And this is just all pulleys. You got rusty steel ones, cast, big movie projector type pulleys. So these will just go outside. I use them on some projects or something, but yeah, just some cool little random stuff there. What else? This mesh. This is expanded steel, always comes in handy for screens and stuff on projects. You'll see me using some of that. I like this drum. Got a lot of drums there, but this one's kind of a cool little size. I'm not sure what size it is, but kind of dug that. And these are, I guess, some type of conveyor belts or something. But I can easily see cutting this up and using it in some projects for backdrops or just gap fillers. But I grabbed all three of them. There's this one, which is like a rubbery terracotta color. This is more of a whitish vinyl thing. And then some black belt too. So all three colors, definitely can see using this on some smaller projects as, like I said, backdrops or trim pieces, who knows. And then some brand new cans of paint. It's always good. These are the grills out of one of the tractor hoods I'm going to show you in a second, but these are the inserts for that. What else is in here? This is a gas tank plate. I don't know what I'll use that for. It's a cool mirror. Even cooler mirror. Some levers. These are tractor levers, but I could easily see using those on a project. There was a ton of chain. A ton of chain. I just grabbed one length of the smaller stuff. There was chain from that size to, I think you saw it in the video, some big giant chain. I have no idea what you would use that for. Spring. Here's a cool light. This one's got, oh, that's cool. It's got like little louvers in there. If you can see it. This one's got little louvers in here, probably to, I don't know how you would adjust it though. Cool light. Shot up galvanized bucket. Those are always cool. Another oil can with a trigger. That'll go up. Flapper. Just one of those radiator hose things. Another breather. That's the hood emblem to one of the tractors. Another breather. These are going to come in handy for little projects. Cool little guarded headlight. And a couple more springs. All right, so that's that. What else I got? There was a ton of wood. Kind of just picked up a couple nice even pieces. I think I'm kind of been in the mood to make some signs, some nice vintage signs. So these will come in handy, pre-cut. Couple of the lids for the drums. One of these, yeah, the other one. You don't always see the handle, the seal handle. So this one's got the seal handle. Keep it on. A couple lids. Those make great wall hangers. This I thought was kind of cool. A little heavy, but can't replicate that patina. So I could easily see tabletop or something being made out of this. Gas can. With that industrial look. I don't know what I'm doing with that. nice, cool little vintage drawers. These make cool little industrial table. Put some legs on it and a wood or glass top. Good to go. And then I don't know if you noticed, but I live on an angle with my driveway, and the new Joe truck, the Jalopy Hatco truck, the emergency brake don't work. So there's that. I'm out of breath. Let me go show you the big stuff. All right, so here's the big stuff. The one piece that I love the best is this tractor hood and grill. This is off of a Fordson tractor, probably 50s, maybe early 60s, but probably 50s. I showed you the inserts on the grill, but this is a really, really good piece. I don't know if you've seen what they do with these things, but they make, I'm going to be making a table out of this. Kind of come off the wall, have the tractor grill go down, and then you'll put chairs on each side. So that was my main reason of going back, because I saw this piece out in the field out there. The owner mentioned that if no one offered anything for the entire tractor, he would part it out. So that was a really cool piece. Then while I was also looking out there, I found these really cool inner fender pieces. And what I loved about these was the Ford script on there. I didn't realize there was 3 of them though. So I grabbed all 3 of them, and I think what I'm going to do with these is use that as like a seat back, like a bench back or something. Not positive, but I thought that's kind of what I envisioned right off the bat. And then when I was digging through there, I ended up piecing together a whole other hood and grill, so I could possibly make another one of those tractor tables with that. Then I found this tractor hood here. This tractor hood, I just like the patina level on it, and the colors are pretty neutral. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Got a couple old rusty pipes. Those are good for legs and whatnot. A couple of old boards. Make some signs. And then back here, pretty excited about these pieces as well. So if you've seen my video the other day, I set up at a swap meet, and I used a ladder for to create a table to merge some of my product on. I'm going to use these ladders, I guess. I guess there's somebody made these as ladders to make a display for my booth, my vendor booth. So what I like about these is they're hollow. They're not as heavy as they look, so they're going to be nice and easy to pack up. And yeah, that's going to be a pretty cool vendor booth display piece. So all in all, I think I really scored today. All right, man, so that's it. If you watched all the way to the video, thanks. This is the stuff that I'm passionate about, and I was pretty stoked to get all of this at the one yard sale. I mean, I hit yard sales all the time. Pretty stingy on what I buy, but I kind of let loose on this one, and some of the stuff I probably shouldn't have bought, to be honest. But anyhow, it's all my stuff. It's all the type of stuff that I like to make my projects with. I got projects for days now. So anyhow, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it. If you like this stuff, to hit the subscribe button. If you just kind of tuned in because it said garage sale or something, check out some of my other videos. You'll see what I do with this type of stuff, flipping it, making cool stuff out of it, and then putting it on the Etsy page and whatnot. But anyhow, yeah, hit that subscribe button if that's what you're into. Have a good one.